I'll try to refrain from going low. But what do I have? My octums.
Excuse me?
My octums. Octum. You don't know what that word means? It's your different tone. Like
it's not an octave.
Now when it's just one, it's octum.
All right.
This is what happens when you just listen to people and you don't do your own research. Martin said octum.
He said octave.
Oh.
Friend, it's an octave.
Okay, bitch, it's an octave. Shit, I don't. Okay. I will never refer to it as an octum again. It's octave. Should say I'm more aggressive. What? What you learn something?
You ain't never heard people say like they have different octaves?
No, actually, only heard Martin say it.
Okay, all right. That's fine. Well, I was in choir too, so I
heard. Oh, sorry. I wasn't in serious choir. I was in that shit that they make everybody do in elementary school.
I know, but we talked about octaves.
Yeah, wasn't paying attention.
Baby said, "Give me my grade, okay?"
I wasn't even concerned with grades at that point. I was just like, we in this class. Hope she don't ask me to do nothing I can't do. Let me get out of here. Like, let's let the time pass.
Understandable.
You talking about Miss Jenkins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, she really only worked in class with people who could really sing. I got to do other shit.
Oh, so you think I can sing?
I wasn't in your class. Did you? Well, yeah, if you got extensive knowledge, then maybe she enjoys your singing.
Let me tell you something. I think I would have been a good singer. I think at some point something happened, in there, in the throat. And
yeah, reality.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Reality is your throat.
No, it was not.
Oxygen.
I'm sorry. It was not reality. It was like, I think like I kept getting sick or something. And I think I damaged my vocal cords. Is probably what it was. I think I damaged my vocal cords. And yeah.
That can affect your octave and your cadence. But you should drink warm stuff to like get it back.
See, here we go with that.
Yeah, I am forever. And you want to take care of your throat and your inside cords. Drink something warm.
I don't like hot liquids. Now I will drink tea if I am sick because I know like it's supposed to soothe or whatever. But I don't.
See,
I don't want no hot ass liquid, man. I don't drink hot coffee. Tea's the other thing. What do they have? Like hot apple cider? Why the fuck do I want some hot apple juice?
First of all, not a big fan of cider, so I can't answer that question. But warm apple juice, I don't think it would be that horrible. You got hot chocolate, you got cocoa.
Not a fan.
Like you said,
ain't chocolate and cocoa the same thing or no?
No.
Really?
Yeah. No.
What's the difference?
It's just like chocolate and fudge. It's not the same. They're similar, but they're not the same.
I think then if that's the case, people be
saying
it wrong.
No, maybe they just don't know. And maybe I'm saying that because like I've had like cocoa and then I've had like hot chocolate. But I mean, either one, they both hot, they both chocolate.
I don't want that.
And you could fancy it up.
No, thank you.
No tea. Drink the teas. It will help you. Maybe you will be like that world-class singer.
I'm good. I mean, I will drink hot tea, but I prefer mine chilled
So you don't eat soup?
and sweet.
You don't eat soup?
I do eat soup. I let it cool before. I don't eat it when it's popping hot. Like, I don't want nut, because then, like, it burns. See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what it is. It burns your damn taste buds. Then you don't be able to taste shit.
Not scorching hot, but like
Well, if
where
it's
you
hot,
can
it's hot
taste,
hell.
you taste what it is, and then you feel the warmth
But
flowing down your throat.
Yeah, but you like being hot, and I don't like being hot. So that's the kicker. That's the thing.
I don't.
No, you do. You like it toasty, bitch.
Being
you
hot.
You like it toasty. You like
I don't
it
like
toasty.
being hot.
Yes,
That's not
ma'am.
true. I don't like being cold. There's a difference between cold and hot.
And it don't even be motherfucking cold.
Hold up. It is be cold. There are temperatures that are considered cold and not. I think, depending on where you are, 70 in the house or in a building is cold.
She's a
That's
lie.
too close to 68, which is freezing.
68 is not freezing. 68 is
What's-
very comfortable.
No, comfortable for who?
For me.
For a person with a blanket? No. 68 is not a good temperature. I will probably have a lot of naysayers, but bro, no.
A blanket ain't never hurt nobody.
A blanket or a jacket, I have to bring them to her house because
you damn right.
She's not touching. She's not changing the thermometer for me, and she know I be cold. And she always feel bad, like no sympathy. It's okay though.
I'm supposed to be hot and uncomfortable.
It don't be hot. I will have it on like
I'm
74.
Hot. At least
74. That's an ideal temperature.
74 is hot as hell, and she done lost her damn mind. We are in Texas.
74 on the inside of your house is not hot. That's very comfortable. You could lay under a blanket like.
Ain't gonna be no blankets laying under there at no damn 74 degrees. You are crazy as hell.
And this is like if you're wearing sweats, it's just comfortable.
Let me tell you something. Anything over 72, you're crazy.
The thermostat should not go.
You are crazy.
Shouldn't be in the 60s.
And you might be a serial killer.
The thermostat shouldn't be in the 60s.
Cause baby, no. Anything 72 is pushing it, especially in the summertime.
I be happy. I wake up. Y'all ever woken up and y'all be like sweating? Y'all done sweated through the night. That never happens to me when it's on 74. 73. Okay, so I have some plants and they
die because her motherfucking ass keep it too hot in here.
Sometimes they do, but I bring them back to life, and when they are living, they are the reason why my thermostat is around 72 to 70 for them, because I'm comfortable.
So the plants, even the plants know that your ass ain't right. See,
no, it's not the plants. No, it's just like they can't survive in heat.
So you admit that that's what it is. It's heat, guys.
But it doesn't feel like heat to my body temperature. Like, you see, that's kind of cold.
You don't feel cold at all.
I feel it. You don't have to feel it. I feel it. It's okay. Because,
friends,
blankets, jackets, whenever you visit in any house.
Yeah, I would, especially if you like to keep your shit at 74, because no, like I'm gonna have on fans, multiple fans.
Bro, let's talk about that, because why do you have a freaking fan on and your air already on 60 something? Like, you calling me a serial killer?
To circulate the cold air.
No, yeah. To circulate the cold air, bro. It's gonna.
Yeah, so it's a frequent air.
No, you look goddamn icicle is what you are.
But I always have what
you
do I always have?
A blanket and cover. What's the point?
Because that's
how you wake
cozy.
up sweating. That's how you wake up sweating.
Well, I mean, I don't always wake up sweating.
No, anybody. Because you have solved the problem, and then you put in more circulating the cold air.
I like it.
it's a little ridiculous, but
Like
whatever makes you comfortable. Tomato.
Yep.
You know what? I used to be real comfortable in like the evening times, when it's summer and you out of school and you just like watch TV the whole time. And so like I used to get excited because I used to watch like Maury and Jerry Springer, all the other ones, and they used to have these like reveal shows where it's like somebody would tell you something that they've been hiding from you. Or it would be like a secret crush, and they would like feed you hints throughout the show. Then it's a big reveal at the end of like whoever it is. But I always used to think like, what would happen if I went on one of them shows, or like if the person was completely clueless about it? Because if I have the crush ones are extremely flattering. Like, oh. Sometimes.
Because if it's somebody that know you don't like them, they do it anyway. It's like,
how would you react if that happens? Like, it's like, I never really liked you like that, but thank you. Or is it like,
yeah, I'm not gonna put on just because the camera is there. Like, I'm not gonna be cruel, but I'm not gonna be dishonest. I'm not gonna have you thinking like, oh, she likes me. I'm gonna be like, oh, this is a really nice gesture. I appreciate you doing all of this for me. I find you as a great friend.
But that's it. No, I've always felt something else between us. I like you romantically. I've watched and I know I'm the right one for you. Can you give me a chance?
I appreciate that, but I value our friendship more, and I think that we should remain friends.
Okay, that's a nice way. That's really nice.
See, baby, I'm gonna get you PC every time.
That's nice.
What I really want to say is, now you know.
When I ain't hold your hand when he was walking.
My thing is, especially me, because I can be blunt. If I'm being nice and I'm letting you down easy, don't push. Don't push, because you pushing for the bluntness. And we don't got to do that. I don't be want to do that all the time.
I mean, being blunt is sometimes what people need, but it's also like when you said, if they are being nice, that can hurt their feelings.
I don't want to be cruel. I don't want to be the person to like ruin a person to where now they don't want to be like nice to anybody. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to do that. But I'm also not going to let somebody guilt me into doing what the hell it is that they want me to do.
That's true. I used to think about not the contestants, but the guests on there. Like, are y'all really about to be in a relationship because they like you? Or is it like, because they finally revealed their undying love? I don't know. That seemed kind of hard for me because it's like, it's flattering, like I said, but it's also like, if it is like real, it's like, oh, well, I'm pretty sure I had a life before this. What am I doing now? How do I incorporate you with this new news,
And it depends on what it really boils down to is whether you like this person or not.
Yeah.
Because if you like them, then you're like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't know you liked me like that. Okay, fine.
Yes, those are the lucky stories. But what about, like, if someone's, like, would you go if you got a call from the show and they were like, hey, yeah, so-and-so wanted to come and tell you something. They really felt it was important to do it here. And you're going to find out whatever it is when you get on stage. Would you go? Would you fly out to be on the show and you have no idea of what they're going to tell you?
To be honest, friend, I don't think so because I don't like surprises. So, it would really bother me that I'm sitting here in anticipation wondering what the fuck somebody's going to tell me. Like, that's going to get under my skin. On top of the fact that you can just tell me, like,
You don't like waiting.
I don't like waiting. I don't like surprises. And if it's something that I don't necessarily want to hear, my reaction to it is really going to be messed up because you wasted my time. I've come out here. And for what? What am I here for? On top of the fact you got me on live TV with my reaction. And my face tells the whole story. No. Like, you already know I'm pissed off by 2 seconds after you tell me whatever you tell me. So you could have saved yourself the heartache and the trouble of getting embarrassed on national damn TV because I'm finna cut your ass out.
You know what I find funny too? It's like when people find out stuff or like on Cheaters, the Cheater show is like you did just exposed something and then they be like right here with the questions like, yo, can I process this first? I can't answer nothing.
It's like
I can't answer nothing right now.
My whole life just blew up. I don't know you from a can of fucking paint, and you in my face.
What?
Asking me questions about my business.
My brain.
I didn't ask you to be in.
Right. Oh, I'm mad at you too.
Yeah, I'm ready to hit your ass.
Like, you know, look, this the host right here, and you know you can't go off because you're on TV. But the host up here asks you questions, you like, get the fuck out of my face. Get out of my face.
Let me tell you something. As a just a person who's not like a public figure, I can't go off. Yes, I am going to go off. Now, but it's not. As a public figure,
you know
I don't understand. I'm gonna be honest. Like, when people have to deal with paparazzi and they have to deal with like reporters and stuff like that, and they are like, I guess, public figures, stars, whatever. I feel for them.
You have to control yourself and keep your composure. And you're not human no more.
But I am. And so, like, my thing is,
you got reactions, man. Be careful.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So probably not putting myself in that position because I am still trying to get a understanding and a handle on my emotions.
You couldn't go and be surprised?
And my reactions.
Let me tell you something. You want to know what's going to make me go? Wherever we going, it got to be real nice. Ha! Because at least then it's like I'm going to enjoy this before I go on this show. And
Green Room lit. All your favorites, drinks, eats.
I know, but outside of that, like I need everything got to be paid for. I gotta get a nice dinner, massages, whatever I want.
So you can listen to bullshit.
That's gonna be the only thing. That's the only way you're gonna get me to go. Other than that, negative.
That's funny.
I guess I won't find out.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I guess I will have to die not knowing because.
And I don't mind because if I don't know now, then
I find out. Like, life has a way of working itself out. It'll come back. It'll come back.
No.
But that's funny. I found out recently that some of the shows, like, okay, like some of them, because I just thought some of the stories you hear is like, oh, that's fake, that's not happening. Mm-hmm. But then some of them look real, and it's like, it's kind of both. It's like, well, this is going on, but you knew already.
Maybe they dramatize it a little.
Yeah, dramatize it. If I knew about some of the dramatization, then that's a little different. But just going on a show and being completely surprised and just walking in blind, that's pretty risky. I don't know.
I think that's risky for everybody because if that, and whoever that person is definitely does not know me to put me in that type of position because people who know me would know. No.
I mean,
don't do that.
You said you don't like surprises, but you can't like. Is that example? My mother doesn't like surprises either, but she like good surprises. Like I can't just limit her to no surprises because she don't like them.
But how do you know what a good surprise is?
You don't until you see the person's reaction. Like
that's too damn risky.
Like if I say, I'm gonna give you an ultimatum, and I'm gonna say, Nene, I'm gonna either pay for your trip here, or I'm gonna pay for your stay here. That's not no surprise, right? That's not a surprise.
You give me an ultimatum.
Okay, yeah, I say, Nene, I'm gonna pay for this or that, but I surprise you and I actually pay for everything. That's a good surprise, right?
Yeah, that's somewhere I want to go. Yeah.
See, why? It gotta be somewhere you want to go.
Because if it's for me, then it's somewhere that I would want to go, right? No? It's somewhere that you want me to go.
I mean, I guess in that sense, it's like, I don't know if it's a surprise. The place is a surprise. But I'm paying for everything.
Yeah, I'm going to go and see, I guess.
But you wouldn't be happy if you don't like it.
If I don't like it, why would I be happy?
Because it's a new place. And it's a new place. Okay, well, if I say, like, you could come and not know where you're going, surprise, or you could stay here and get a surprise. Which one would you do?
I'm gonna stay. But why the hell you give me an ultimatum? Why not just ask me what it is?
Ultimatum is just a choice.
Why not just ask me what I want? You know what I'm saying?
Because it's either this or that. Like, the ultimatum is
a
choice between two things. It's not like it's two set things. You understand?
I got you.
So, by your face, it looked like you don't really like ultimatums.
I don't like that. If you want to do something for me, say, hey, I got you this.
So
don't be giving me no this or that and make me the least amount of choices I have to make, the better. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like in life we have enough damn choices to make. Mm-hmm. But that I'm glad you said that. So how do you feel about ultimatums, friend? Like if you had a man give you an ultimatum of like, okay, let's say, here you go. You have a male friend that you've been friends with forever, right? And you get a new guy in your life, and he's great, but he's maybe just a little insecure about this male friend that you've had for years. And he gives you an ultimatum, friend. Like, this man wants to marry you, have kids, he's successful, you have everything that you want and or need in him. And he gives you an ultimatum and like, you know, I love you, I want to be with you, but there's one problem area, and it's that friend. And he says, so you got to pick me for the friend. How do you feel about that?
Well, with that particular scenario, I guess it's like, okay, well, first of all, let me back up. Ultimatum, I see it as like, it's either you can be demanding something of someone, or you can offer them something. And depending on the context and the tone of those would make it like offensive or not. So if he is demanding that I not be with this friend, okay, first of all, if this that situation, we're gonna have to talk. Because I'm gonna be like, what's the difference between this friend and my girlfriends? You want me to get rid of all my friends? I'm gonna ask him. He just can't go. It's either all my friends or none of my friends. Because I'm gonna get on your nerves all day.
Well, wait a minute, because that you fucked up the whole scenario.
No, look,
I ain't going nowhere.
I know you're not, because I'm gonna be like, as lovely as I am, you don't want me there all day 24/7.
No, you don't.
You want me to have some other business, some other friends, some other people to attend to as well. And that's the way we go play it. Because how dare you? Like, what's so... If that's my friend that I've already designated, it doesn't matter their sex. Like, that's my friend, and I want them here. So if he's demanding that I get rid of one of my friends, I'm very offended by that, and I cannot do it. If... I can't even picture him offering me something with a friend, but like, oh, okay, yeah, if he say, hey, do you want me to fly you and your friends to Cancun or fly you and your friends to Maui, then you're offering. This is a different type of ultimatum that I'm not.
See,
you know?
You want to know something, though?
Like
when I think of ultimatum, I do think of the demand part.
See?
I don't think so much, because to me, I just see that second scenario is you give me a choice. You see what I'm saying?
But that's a this or that. It's this or that.
Yeah, but I mean, most of the time, but realistically, like when you think about it, most of the time when you hear ultimatum, don't you hear it in the demand? It is like this or that, kind of final. It's like it has to be one way or this way, and that's it. It's not like,
I guess I didn't always see it as a losing, like a losing aspect, but I do see what you're saying.
like
a losing. Like,
yeah,
you're gonna miss out on something. You can't have this or that.
It's more so like, pretty much you either want to take who's ever giving you the ultimatum.
Mm-hmm.
You either take what it is that they want you to have, or you take something else. You see what I'm saying?
That was kind of one of my next questions. Does it matter? Because you're offended by it, right? Because it's a demand.
Yeah.
Does it matter who it comes from? That kind of like softens the delivery of it? Like a mate versus like a friend or like a family member?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Nobody
needs to give me no damn ultimatum and tell me what it is. I mean, look, no. You are better off just leaving it up to me on what it is. Asking me what it is that I want to do, and we figure it out from there. Telling me it's gonna be this way or another way, I'm probably almost always gonna go with the other way. Cause who are you talking to?
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what? How dare you? That's how you're hearing it.
Uh-huh.
I just hear it like, okay, this or that. You want green or you want blue? You want pizza or you want wings?
I want both. Now what?
You can only have one tonight. Which one you want more? And it's funny you said like you don't like choosing.
Both.
No, look, it's funny you said like I don't like choosing, because when you giving them options, that limits the choices that you gotta make. You get two. That makes it easier.
But if I want both, cause see where you fucked up is you should have said we're having pizza tonight.
It's not available. It's not always available.
We're having wings tonight. You asking me either or. Now I'm thinking about both of them. I want both of them now. So your ass better figure out a way to give me both of them, or I'm gonna figure out a way to give me both of them. And if I gotta figure the way out, that might be that good for you. Cause
it's not always a losing thing though. Like, you don't have to. Being offered both doesn't make you like feel like you need both, does it? Just because you're offered it. We get offered things all the time.
You said pizza and wings. Maybe it's because
I
wanted
and
pizza
wings.
and chicken earlier.
Pizza.
So no, I tell you what. Give me two people. Like, I gotta choose this person or that person.
I don't like them ultimatums. I don't like them. But all right, yeah, this one or that one. Like, you seen the ultimatum earlier with the rings, right? In the door.
Yeah.
All right, boom. That's an ultimatum, I would say. She fucked up. She closed.
That wasn't an ultimatum. That was just bad timing and dumb decisions.
So if you get proposed to by two guys at the same time,
why would this be happening?
That's an ultimatum.
Why would this be happening?
Because you gonna lose. Because you definitely, in the sense of losing, you definitely gonna lose one of them. Why is it happening? Because you're beautiful. Shit. You're irresistible. But,
okay, friend, I don't know. I feel like I need to look up the definition of ultimatum. Because I feel like
that's an ultimatum, though.
I don't think that's an ultimatum. No, I don't think having to choose is what makes it an ultimatum, though.
You're going to lose one.
True that.
We can look it up.
But even in that, I'm still trying to figure
out
why.
What makes it an ultimatum?
I'm still trying to figure out why two men are proposing to me at the same time. You know how I ain't gonna say that, but
don't get caught up on the months leading up to it. Just know that it happened. Okay, it happened. How did it happen?
Maybe somebody
ain't never did nothing. You like, how did I get here?
You know what? I could see somebody coming up out the woodworks, just thinking they could be there. So I could see that.
He proposed to you on the show.
Old man.
He proposed to you on the show and revealed it. New man, old man. Hold up. I would hope that you choose this new man if he fulfills everything that you want. Yes, I don't do him like that.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna move on.
Had your time. Okay, so look, I think, cause you said something when you was like, when you incorporated the losing, like missing or losing out on something aspect of it. So like, you know when you try, and let's say like you don't always get the win, like the W.
Right.
But you tried. Is that like enough?
Sometimes it has to be.
Okay.
Sometimes it has to be. I think putting in the effort, because when you're trying, the way I see it is when you're trying, you're really trying for yourself. If you're trying for somebody else or for something else per se, I think that's what messes you up. If you're trying based off of your own wants, based off of your own putting in your own effort, then yeah, you may not get what it is, the end result that you wanted. But I mean, you gain something from putting in that work, do you not?
You can, yeah. If like you said, you really put in effort, and I think that's what it basically determines, is the authenticity of it. Like, how authentic are you with your try and your effort, and you believe in, like, I guess, like, oh, I don't just want to win. Like, what else can I achieve while I'm doing this, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, trying is important. And I think trying is enough. Only you can judge that, honestly. I don't know. Like, I think only you can judge that.
Well, yeah. I mean, because you are the only person who know if you really tried.
Yes.
Some people will say they tried and they put in minimal effort. They didn't even do anything. And they're just saying that because they want other people to think that they put in work and that they did something when they really didn't. So that is something that's within yourself.
So like if like someone tried to talk to you and they are trying, you don't see it as that, and like they ultimately don't end up winning, you know, it's a loss because they didn't get you. They should. Was that enough? Is that seen as enough? Like, you know, would you rate that enough?
No.
You see, it's like, but would they rate it enough? Because it's like, I was going after this thing, dang, I didn't get it, you know. So it's like, is it enough, or is it really judged on the win or the loss? You feel me?
But this is the thing, it is judged upon based on what the hell they were trying at. Because if you were trying to get me back, then you're going to ask me, how can I get you back, right?
Or just get you, period. It may not be getting you back, it's just getting you, period. Okay, I'm trying.
You're trying.
I'm trying.
But my thing is, if you're really trying, then you're going to be attentive to what it is that I like. You're going to try to figure these things out so that you can be that person. But you are also not only that, you're gonna know, but or at least you're gonna try to know enough about me to know whether I'm being receptive to the things that you are trying. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, nah, it's a mindset thing.
Trying, yeah, it's a mindset and a self thing, because it's like how, like with, we hear it all the time, like you try your best, you did your best, that's all you can do, right? But sometimes in other like instances, I guess it's not seen that way. It's like, is the trying, okay, I tried. You show up, picture like you training somebody every day, and they trying. They got one job to get, and they come 50 days. On that 51st day, they still ain't got it. But you see that they trying. Did that person get fired or what?
How are they trying if they still don't have it?
Because you see what I'm saying? It's gonna result into like
yeah, but no, they ain't trying for real. Because if I'm
the proof is in the results. Like, what's really going on? How are you trying?
But yeah, some ain't right. Because if I'm teaching you and you're going based upon what I'm showing you, and you can't get it, how?
Let me think about something.
So
if I've
you
tried
going
something,
about
I
something
haven't
wrong.
got it.
Because I feel like everything that I've tried and actually put in the effort. Okay, like singing, friend.
I tried to whistle. Yeah, I was gonna say whistling, singing. That's a good example.
But the thing of it is, if you really want to do it, then you're gonna not only take lessons, but you're gonna study. You're gonna learn about the different octaves.
Octaves. Different terminology.
You are going to put everything into it to be the best that you can possibly be at it. And until you do that, you're not trying, or you haven't tried your best. I'll say you haven't tried. So
but that's another person kind of rating your level of trying, right? So it kind of, dang, you don't escape it. Yeah, because look, this is why I say.
Isn't that with anything though? Like, if you don't put in the work into whatever that thing is, or whatever that subject is, then are you really trying your best? Like, nobody else thinks like that? Is that just a me thing?
It's definitely not just a you thing. I guess I was seeing it as like, you can't rate someone's tries. But however, look, like, given what you just said, it's put on a scale, So it's like with the whole employee thing, your ass is getting fired. If you can't, I done taught you, I done showed you, I looked you in your eye, and you say you got it, and I look, and you don't got so much patience. You gotta go, because So that's kind of what I was saying. It seems like it's trying enough. It's 50% determined by you, how you think you did, and then depending on the action, it can be like 50% determined by somebody else. Like, are they really trying? People submit stuff all the time, like, roles, acting. It's a plethora of things that people go for and attempt, and they're like, nah. But they are trying.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think it probably is, and it's a case by case thing. But yeah, in my mind, if you
haven't exhausted all avenues, you're not trying.
Not that you ain't trying, but you ain't tried your best.
You haven't tried enough. You haven't tried hard enough. So trying ain't enough. Then you gotta do more than try.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes
you do.
You do. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you have to have skill. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes maybe what you trying to do just ain't in your skill set. So, even though you trying, you should try something else.
What is it? You got skill, you got ability, you got timing, like maybe with opportunity. Is that the same? Cause you're right. Like I feel like I'm a okay cook. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And the meals start out great, but if I don't pay attention to the food, it has been cooking too long, and now it starts to lose certain things, and it's like, oh, it was perfect.
Yeah.
Until that time, and so it's like I had the ability, had the
my
skill, had everything.
Is queen of a nap. A nap will be taken.
Yeah,
and you can't be taking naps when you cook, friend. I'm sorry.
No one should do that, and I'm learning. Learning not to do that. But yeah, like ingredients, bam. Recipe, bam.
Mm-hmm.
In the oven, bam. Time though, the time.
Yeah.
Fucked up everything.
Baby.
So yeah, it's like example, did I try? Hell yeah, I tried. But it's like you have to continue. You gotta add other things. Sometimes my trying ain't enough.
Okay.
You gotta put in other things. So
yeah, you gotta see it through, and that
yeah, you definitely gotta see it through. 50% you, 50% others, because you could feel great about your try. You said I had a great interview. Did you really?
Yeah. Were you prepared? What you put on?
What's the result of a good interview, Nene?
Did you brush your teeth? Did you have a mint? What did you eat before you went in there? Because all of these things contribute to that interview. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but like science-wise, though, like what's the result? What's the telltale all of a good interview?
You get the job.
Exactly. Like there are things in place that show if you really did your best. Certain competitions you compete, you win, or you get a trophy, or
there's some type of reward at the end.
Yes, to show, oh yeah, your trying paid off. Or sometimes you get a participation trophy just for trying, and I mean, those have some value. Especially when I think participation trophies are good motivation. Like it's a good motivation tool, because it's like, oh, look what you got for doing this.
Yeah, for being there.
Look at what you could get if you actually try.
Put some more into it.
Absolutely. But it can be hard. Trying can be hard. So every day, waking up, I know for me, different things are harder than others. So I have to focus on, putting it all together. I get tired, and I get tired.
Yeah.
All three, because sometimes it's hard to like stay focused, on doing stuff. And we experience like burnout sometimes. So for this mental health break this week, we're going to talk about burnout. And I feel like it's something that everyone could experience, especially if you're doing something consistently, or it's incorporated in your routine. It can be hard to keep the energy and the spark going to make you perform your best and always try. So, some ways to, identify that you are experiencing burnout is exhaustion. Okay, so if you have a reduced or a deleted energy levels, then that's a good, that's one of the ways to tell. And I know I experience it because sometimes I don't have any energy coming back to the workspace, and it's like, man, I have these ideas, but I'm not really motivated to execute them. And another one is cynicism. So feeling cynical about work. What do you think about that?
I think that's like when you, because I can be cynical sometimes. I can be like, no. It's more like when the attitude of no.
Okay.
The attitude of no. It's more like
not team player.
Or being negative. Like you bring in a negative aspect into whatever you're doing. So it's like you're finding something wrong, being a pessimist about whatever it is that you're doing. So and when you tired though,
yeah,
it's easy to be like, damn it, you're gonna find everything wrong with it. So I get that one 100%. I've definitely been there.
And it's easy to do. and harder to pull yourself out of it because I know y'all see it. Negativity gets attention. So it's like when something negative comes, it just easily attracts more. Oh my God, it's hot outside. I know, girl, it's supposed to be so and so degrees more.
Especially
and
when you got an amen committee.
Yeah, so sometimes the people around you, if they
feed into it, honey, and now both of y'all.
If they're experiencing burnout and exhaustion, then definitely. And then also efficiency. So basically, reduced desire to work. You know, we all know that the work we do contributes to something and leads to a purpose. But when you are feeling burnt out, you don't see that purpose. You don't feel the need to add to it, and it's just really, really like why, you know. But what do? There are some things we can also do to combat that because we have to keep going. You know, if we burn out, then we just out and we can't be out. So the first thing you can do is to uncover the causes of the burnout. If you are not feeling well, if you don't like your environment, if you don't like the people in your environment, or you just want to change and experience something new, you have to identify those things because that's going to be the first step to you, you know, making a change and not experiencing the burnout. You can also address the burnout collectively. So bring it to that, what do you call it? The Amen Committee, and try to get them to also contribute to ways to eliminate the burnout. So it's like, okay, guys, let's talk about this, you know, in the morning. Let's get donuts, or let's, you know, have a 30-minute nap between all of us. Let's do something together to where we are all motivated
build
to
up the
come
morale.
back. Yeah, the morale and the connectivity, so the bonding. But also you can manage burnout values. So how do you do that? Managing the burnout values, I guess, like identifying the deficits that burnout can cause you, because I feel like it can lead to some depression if it's not managed well, and being in a dark space for too long is very unhealthy. So managing it properly, trying not to interact with the burnout, you know, resources so long that you become, I guess, like just so connected to them, you know, to where you feel like you can't change it, or where you always can change it.
What is the word? Starts with the R.
Receptive?
No, not receptive. Where you have something towards it.
Resentment.
Yes.
Yeah, you talking about resentment.
Yeah,
you don't want to start resenting the thing that made you burn out, because when that happens, even after you are away from the cause of the burnout, you're still going to have that anger, that negativity inside of you.
And sometimes you don't have a way. Sometimes it's not even a way out of it necessarily. Because if it's like at work and you get burnt out at work, and this is your job and this is your career and this is what you do, and okay, well, you still have to work. You see what I'm saying? So you have to find a way to, like, you don't want to always hold that resentment toward whatever it is that you're doing, because that is something that you do every day. Right. So you have to find like little ways and avenues to relieve off that stress, clear your mind a little bit, and come back fresh. So I think that's probably what's important. And then also finding, like, you know, little piece, I call them like little pieces of positivity. You know what I'm saying? To try to like keep you going. It's like, okay, well, you know, progress. I did that. Got this done. Something. Because and I will say, like, when you work in the industry or environment where you have the peaks and the valleys, so you'll be like super busy sometime, and then sometimes you're like really slow, especially during the super busy times where you have like a lot of pressure. It's easy to get burnt out because you're thinking like, damn, it seemed like this is never ending. You know what I'm saying? So you have work on top of work on top of work, and if you can like put it in your head somewhere that it's not gonna always be like this, it's like this right now. You know, the more that I focus on what I can do at this moment and get that done, it'll help with not being burnt out and not starting to be cynical and have resentment and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I think just like you said, any like high demand industry or position, if it requires a lot from you, then you can reach burnout quicker. But if you're in an industry that it's providing for you, or you have some type of benefit from it and you can't just leave it because you're burnt out, then I'm gonna recommend trying to level up in the industry, getting a promotion, you know, or trying to add something new to your what you do every day, you know.
I will say, friend, though, sometimes that's what be getting people though.
Yeah,
it's because they try so hard to get to that next little spot, and that's where the burnout comes from. So,
right, trying too hard.
Oh, we go from not trying enough to trying too hard. Yeah. But maybe,
well, there's a balance for everything, and the reason why I say this is because with me myself, when I find myself experiencing burnout in a job or something, I try to refocus my brain like, hey, you need to be here for a little bit because this is what you're doing. This is adding to your plan. And that helps me think like, okay, I can't be effing up too bad because then I'm going to get fired, and that's not going to help me get where I'm trying to go.
Yeah,
so
see the big picture.
I will try to make accuracy my goal for the day. Like, okay, I'm not going to mess up at all. You know, or I'm going to catch this so quick that it didn't even, you know, mess up anything. So I try to be better at my job instead of thinking of it like, I'm ready to go. I can't wait to get out of here. You know, like you have to learn to refocus your brain, because if this is a profession that you're benefiting from at some point, you have to be stronger than that burnout. Right. You know, you have to burn brighter and bigger than that burnout is. If not, then you know you can be in that dark space and it's not okay. So there are things you can do. There is balance. Trying, also gauging your levels. Okay. So yeah, shoot for the stars, but don't make sure that that's somewhere that you want to be and you will still be comfortable and satisfied with yourself when you get there. Yeah, because being burnt out and you worked so hard and you not happy where you have landed,
and unfortunately it happens. It happens all the time, especially once people make it to where it is that they want it to be so bad, and they get there and then it's like, this is too much work now. I don't want to do it no more.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to always want to learn and always want to like.
I think passion is important.
Yeah, passion is important.
I think passion is probably a very important key and factor in whatever it is that you're doing. If it is something that you are passionate about, you're gonna find not that you won't experience burnout, because I think in any way that you work hard, you run that risk, right? But it's just that you won't stay there so long, or you're gonna find, like I said, the little pieces of positivity to like keep you going.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, because even if your passion isn't in the industry, the passion could be in yourself, and it's like, man, I got through that day, or man, I handled this so well. Man, that customer was angry after they talked to me. They was extremely happy, and they coming back.
And then it can also be like you getting a step further to be in your field of passion. You see what I'm saying? Like, I made it through this day. I almost got this money to be able to take that money and flip it somehow and do something else with it. And you're like, okay, just a little bit more. Got this much more to do. It pretty much, I guess, like something to look forward to, huh?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So we may experience burnout feeling, but it doesn't have to last for long because we gonna focus and get back on track.
Amen.
Yes, yes, yes.
Amen. Friend, you know what I want to tell you?
What?
They canceled one of my shows.
Ooh, which one?
Our Kind of People.
We can't have nothing.
That's what I'm saying. See, okay. And then the cliffhanger.
Yes, how we gonna find out?
That they left us on.
We need investments. We need money. We need broadcasting platforms to show all type of things because it's not right to keep taking things away. Like
no, and then that show was really like.
Do they want all of them to go play random community people in the real world? No, they actors. They need to work.
But my thing is, aside from that the story. Excuse me. The story of the show was very, and it was affluent African American families, and
had a lot of upward mobility.
Why
entrepreneurship?
Why we couldn't keep that on TV? But you know what? I'm move on.
Shout out to everyone who participated.
Yes, Morris Chestnut, Yaya, Lance Gross, what's that lady's name? I can't remember her name, but the lady from she was on that show on BT. Can't remember, but the one who played Leah, what's the guy who played her daddy? Joe Morton.
Oh yes.
All of them. Shout out to y'all, cause I really hate, and I hope and pray that somebody does pick that show up.
And shout out to whoever the location. What do you call those people? Location.
I have no idea.
Director. Well, they basically find the location of where to shoot.
I guess it would be a scout of some sort. I would guess. I don't know.
Okay,
but whoever that is, shout out to you.
I love seeing the area that it was filmed, that the show was filmed
where
in.
Was that?
It was beautiful, right? It looked so secluded. So yeah, that was very nice to see. So thank you for exposing us to that.
Yes. Well,
what other shows?
Okay, so back on All American. You have not caught up on All American.
No, I'm very late.
Or All American Homecoming. I think we have 2 more episodes, maybe. On both of them, so girl, you I mean, at this point, you can just wait till it goes off and then binge the whole thing.
Okay. That's the plan.
But okay, so All American Homecoming is getting a season 2. So
yay! Good
I'm
job.
super excited about that because I really, really like that show. So I am glad. And we found out the guy who plays Damon, Peyton.
Yeah.
Peyton, he got a Peyton Alex Smith, I think is his name. If I fucked it up, I'm sorry. But he is from Dallas, so yay for him.
Yay.
And okay, so I wanted to fill you in, even though you ain't watch. I'm gonna just go ahead and spoil it a little bit for you. So you remember I was telling you about Jordan and Simone?
They didn't make it. Did they break up?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, they broke up. They broke up. And they broke up because Simone felt like something was going on between Jordan and Layla because they did grow closer. But nothing had really happened between them. Well, yeah, nothing had really happened between them. So
she is.
Who? Which one?
Don't be like her, y'all.
Don't be like who?
We gotta stop always finding a reason, bro. He ain't never bought her no issues.
He didn't.
And
he was
always
so
come and she's always
hurt.
like, oh, what this or that? Oh, what this or that? Oh, what this or that?
Yeah.
Oh, I see why. I be seeing why.
But you know,
I digress. But okay.
And it's but I think what made it easier is because she knows she has feelings for that other boy. So to see him even have a slight little twinkle in his eye with somebody else was like, okay, I can be done with you, bye.
Dang, that's messed up.
And but baby, guess what happened though?
Layla.
Okay.
Him and Layla.
Not yet.
What happened?
So she goes back to school.
Yeah. He
Damon,
got another
girl.
What?
Her friend.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
a friend on the team. So now her little feelings all in a knot for real, because
she done lost a husband and she can't be with this boy. Did he know? She had already told him no, right? A couple times, like, oh no, we can't do nothing.
Who, the guy?
Yeah,
because she had.
So then he moved on.
Well, he did. He moved on because she was giving him the cold shoulder and she wasn't telling him why.
Right.
But she was doing that because she was still with Jordan.
Right.
And she felt bad for getting so close to him. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
So she just kind of like gave him the cold shoulder. She wouldn't talk to him and he was going through shit. So, yeah. But now, him and the other girl dating. But girl, in this last episode, the girl saw him and Simone talking, and girl, she got all jealous. Yeah. So I don't know how that's gonna play out because, I mean, at the end of the day, they still friends.
Yeah, they are.
And she was a good friend to him for real, and he's been a good friend to her. And I just
I'm gonna have to find a way to see it because, girl,
it's been juicy. It's been good.
I could imagine.
It's been juicy. It's been good. I'm telling you. But yeah. So shout out to them, All American and All American Homecoming. I love those shows, and I'm so happy that they are still on.
I miss Snowfall. Please come back.
Oh well, we know it's gonna come back with a kicker. I'm ready for that to come back too.
Yeah.
Oh, and then also I want to say, you gotta watch it because of JJ.
Did he do anything?
JJ is an underrated character on All American. He really does try to like hold that group together.
Yeah.
And I admire that. He really is, and I admire that about him. So shout out to JJ.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you gotta catch up, friend. You gotta catch up. Summer. And then, of course, for music. We both
have to. Oh. Yes, you're right.
Keep going. We both listened to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by King Kendrick. And wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I it was a 2-part album. And it was good.
It was.
It was good. What? Tell me what your standout song is.
My standout song? Oh, crap. I may have to listen.
You gotta double back.
Wait, it's something about like Rise something. I think it's Rise. I'm gonna have to look it up, but it's something. Okay, so because I don't know the actual names of the songs, I'm gonna sing some of it. But whatever song when he sing, I choose me outside. I choose me outside. You know that song? I choose me outside. That one, I like the song with Blast on it.
Yes, of course.
I like the song with I liked all of the album. Oh, and then the one when he was like something I'm fasting. You remember?
No.
Okay. But anyway,
no,
those are.
I'm going to tell you why I don't remember. Because the one that stood out the most
like,
to me.
I can't fuck with you no more. I'm fasting. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, I'm attractive.
Yeah.
Can't fuck with you no I'm fasting. Yeah, that one. I like that one.
Okay. Do I know the name of it? No. But I was thinking that you was going to say the We Cry Together one with Taylor Page. Asha from Hit the Floor.
Okay, yeah, so that one definitely stuck out. Okay, so the whole album for me definitely gave like self-reflection. I was definitely looking inside. That song was like, how can the entire world sound like this? Like, you know, our Pacific culture. And I'm just like, I need to do some work on the inside.
Wow. When I say, I was like, wait, this was like me maybe 2-3 years ago. These exact words, exact scenario. Like, why was it like that? Why does it have to be like that?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess like I was like, sheesh. I was scared to listen to it again because I thought I might cry. I was like, okay, that might be something else. But I mean, like, I really do. I love his artistry. I love the creativity. I love that he took important pieces of our culture and really talked about it.
The honesty, the realness, the like vulnerability. I feel like of just himself, like putting himself into the songs, is good. I did have to. I had to listen to the song with my ear pods because that's just how I have to hear Kendrick. I also had to like chill a little bit more and like.
Well, that's the way I have to listen to any music.
I had to slow down kind of to really understand and hear him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. When I listen to new music though, period, I listen to it with headphones because it's different. It's a different experience when you hear it through headphones. Also, I try to do it while I'm working or if I'm like concentrating on something else because I hear the music better that way. If I'm like moving around per se, no. But like if I'm seated and I'm doing something that requires my attention, I'm gonna like, I don't know, it's weird. I'm gonna catch more of the instruments, more of the words, more of the lyrics, and yeah, it was an experience, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed
it. Worth the wait. Worth amazing the wait. Job. You know, thank you for putting that out. And I hope that, you know, well, I already know the universe is going to, like, repay you. Just and protect you.
And shout out to Asha. I'm going to stop calling her Asha. It's not her name. But she was on Asha from Hit the Floor. Every time, my mama loved that show. So every time I see her, I see Asha. Call her Asha. Yes. Okay. But Taylor Page.
Yeah, shout out to her,
too. Amazing. To paint that picture.
Where'd you see them? Because I saw them like it was a apartment, but it looked like a hotel apartment, and I could see them like where Jody them used to live.
Oh, like outside like that.
That's what I pictured.
No, I really just I honestly saw them. I saw this occurring like almost like in the hallway. Kind of like in the
apartment
hallway.
Building.
Yeah, in like a hallway.
Okay.
And maybe that's just because I have my own experiences with this crap. But anyway, so shout out to Kendrick B. We love the album.
Let's do better. I found a new. Well, he's new to me. His name's Jordan Ward, and he's a singer. I will say. I showed you the video last time you were here that I was looking for, but he's a dancer actually, and I've never really seen a dancer / music maker. I mean, you got Sierra, but that's a little different. But this is a boy. He was really good. So Jordan Ward, I would say, listen to his music. He got an EP out.
I need to listen to whatever song it is again, friend, because I don't remember.
It's okay. I got it for you. Okay. Don't worry.
Okay, and then I also listened to Jack Harlow. I'm not gonna lie, I like the album. I hear a very strong Drake influence on it. I do like it though. It was a cool album. It was cool. I really want to see like what he's gonna do next though, to see if we can break him away from the likeness of Drake and kind of give him his own little lane. But we'll see. But I did like the album. It has some replay value. There are some songs on there that I think may add to my little riding playlist. So we'll see.
I haven't dove into the Jack Harlow collection yet. But I was watching a TV show and I seen on an episode they had Mac Miller. And I was like, this is where this boy is familiar. Don't get me wrong. I definitely see the Drake in him. You need to get away from that. Anyway. But
it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It'll sell you, but anyway.
But I think he needs his own thing.
I think I see he looked like Mac Miller.
He don't look like Mac Miller to me.
All right, but I don't know. We'll see.
He don't look like, he don't give me Mac. None of that.
Mac was cool.
Mac was cool. Rest
So
in peace,
yeah,
Mac
Harlow
Miller.
doesn't give you.
Nah, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what Mr. Jack do. I will say that I do like the album though.
Okay.
And then your boy Don
Good job, Jack.
Your boy Don Season came out with 425.
He did.
So y'all make sure y'all go check out 425. He got a song. It's called Still Making Plays.
I was just gonna say that.
And
I like that song.
I was like, okay, I can see this bumping in the whip.
Yeah, there are a couple songs off of that album that I really like, and I was like, okay, you did your damn thing with that. Okay. So good job.
Yes, keep going. We want to hear more. We want to hear more.
Absolutely.
And then, girl, one last person. I wanted to show a little love for Jaheim.
Okay.
Now,
you're never gonna get any debate, any pushback from me, because
again, this is one of my mama's picks. My mama loved Jaheim. Okay, so we listened to Jaheim in our household. Okay, so when we got in the car, that's what we was listening to. She loved Jaheim, and I guess the other day, I don't know, I was in my feelings. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I didn't feel like listening to anything. I put him on. Mm-hmm. I was just jamming and working away. So shout out to Jaheim. He gave us some good hits. I know, within the past few years, it's been some stuff in the press with whatever he's going through. It has nothing to do with his music, though. He's made great music. Hopefully, he makes more good or more great music. But shout out to Jaheim for the hits that he did give us, because it got me through my day the other day.
Oh, so, yay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So keep creating, even if you're not in a space, all the time. Put out, your pain, put out your happiness, whatever it is, because it could help somebody.
Yes, turn your pain into purpose. And that is exactly what I did with our last lines today. Ooh. I've been back writing on a more normal basis. I did kind of slack off this week, but since the month of May, I've been trying to write every day. So hopefully tomorrow I can get at least kind of caught up and write like maybe a few more poems to make up for the ones that I missed. But anyway, we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep doing it because
lay it on.
I got stuff to do. So today's last lines is a piece of a poem that I wrote, and it goes a little something like this. Instead of trying to reprogram and leave everything behind, I refine my pieces, making certain that my self-esteem increases. I celebrate all of me, honoring the former, present, and future versions, while still visualizing one person. And I wrote this pretty much it's one of those self-reflection pieces where I realized, like, instead of trying to become this new person and let everything of the past go, to take all that stuff with me and just take bits and pieces of the things that I needed in order to see myself as whole. You know what I'm saying? So, like, instead of trying to, like, say, or instead of trying to criticize myself for the decisions that I made, I just tried to take the things that I could learn from it and the lessons that I learned from it and apply it to my life going forward and say, you know what, yeah, that did happen, but now that's what I won't allow. Yeah. Or, yeah, that did happen, but this is what I learned from it, and now I know better. So you're able to go for it. And yeah, I think we all should do that. We all should do that. And
it's helpful. Self-reflection.
That's what I got.
Very nice. I like that. You did an awesome job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear more.
Yes. More coming soon. If you have not, go ahead and check out No Easy Way Out, my poetic journey. That is available on available with any distributor of books. So whether you get them from Walmart, Target, whatever, Barnes and Nobles, Amazon, wherever you get your books from.
Mm-hmm.
Ask for No Easy Way Out of My Poetic Journey so they can find it for you.
And if it's not in your local bookstore, go tell them that you want to see it there.
Yes.
So that they can have it.
And you can also get it online. Of course, you can also, the link is in our linktree/first grade pod. Make sure that you guys go check out our link tree so that you can follow us, see us, listen to us on everything. We are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Podcasts. We are everywhere, so you're able to listen to us,
It's hard to
see
miss
us on YouTube.
Everywhere, so y'all don't have
all
to miss
that.
a thing.
All that. Yeah, don't get me trying to remember some shit. Because, baby, my brain fried by now.
Yes. But, you know, this has definitely been episode 18 of the First Grade Podcast. And I am Mel.
And I am Nina. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much for spending time with us today, chatting with us. Hopefully you got some little gems and nuggets that you can take with you and carry them through your week. Don't get burnt out.
No, don't get burnt out. And we will see y'all back here next time.
Absolutely. We love y'all. Have a good one.